than to, and Go and Sound Games. I know it's been a little while since we did out, but still working hard, still playing harder. But as you can see, we are back at this point. So here we go, it's not a bad vantage point. For a little bit lower than it should be, which is pretty much the case at the moment, as we are, as you guys can see, if we zoom in a little bit, in the actual Tokapi district, which is actually where the prince and everyone, all the royal family and everything live. So as you can see, a lot hasn't been done since the last time we actually played, due to circumstances beyond control. But as you can see, most of the city is open as it's shown at the moment. Obviously this little area down here, the Arsenale, is not open yet, hence why we still have a few hidden chests up. You can continue to buy, as you can see around here, certain monuments in and around Constantinople, but we will get through to those as time goes on. For today, what we are going to do is we're actually going to be starting off with the memory, trying to get through as much of the inventory, as much of the main storyline as possible. And as you can see, we have a few different outfits for, I was going to say Altair though, due to Altair's roast, but as I was going to say, due to Ezio and obviously the previous games. So, starting off today's little episode, we are going to make our way over to, thank you Ezio, to the start of this little mission. I'm absolutely loving that hook blade at the moment. So just making sure we stay out of the range of any of the guards, because it's just easier this way to be able to start the missions. Now as you can see, as much as I would love to drop down here, there is no easy way because it is an enclosed side. But the main problem we have is, as you can see, there are guards everywhere. But this is Prince Suleiman.
I have arranged a meeting with my uncle Ahmed and the Janissary captain, Tariq Barlate. The Janissaries are loyal to my grandfather, but they have lately become angry over his choice of the next sultan.
Your uncle?
Exactly. The Janissaries prefer my father, Selim.
You are in a tough spot. But how do the Byzantines fit into this?
I had hoped you might know. Would you be willing to help me find out?
I am tracking them myself. I can help you, as long as our interests run parallel.
I will take what I can get. There is a hatch at the top of that tower which leads to a secret room. Go there, wait, and watch.
And there we have it. Suleiman is investigating the attempt on his life. We need to eavesdrop on the conversation between the Janissary captain, Tariq Barlate. Do not be detected for fraud. The guards is an even better one. So as you can see, it's not too difficult to stay out of the way of the guards. Here we go. So literally just
Heed my nephew, Tariq. Your incompetence borders on treason. And to think that today, your Janissaries were outshone by an Italian lute player. Preposterous.
An inexcusable failing, Effendim. I will conduct a full investigation.
I will conduct the investigation, Tariq. For reasons that should be obvious.
Evet, Shehzadem. You have your father's wisdom.
And his impatience. Uncle, I am relieved to see you safe.
Likewise, Suleiman. Allah Emanet Olun. Tariq Bey, a word. What was the purpose of this attack, I wonder? To make me look weak? An ineffective steward of the city? If you are the hand in this mess, Tariq, you have made a grave mistake. My father has chosen me as the next Sultan, not my brother.
Ahmed, I am not depraved enough to imagine the conspiracy you accuse me of.
What have I done to earn such contempt from the Janissaries? What has my brother done for you that I have not?
May I speak freely?
You'd better.
You are weak, Ahmed. Pensive in times of war and restless in times of peace. You lack passion for the traditions of the Ghazi, yet you speak of fraternity in the company of infidels. You make a decent philosopher, Ahmed, but you will be a poor sultan.
You may show yourself out.
Don't ask for criticism if you can't take it.
Quite a family,
Your uncle lacks sway over the men he will soon command.
Tariq is a hard man. Proud and capable, but ambitious. And he admires my father greatly.
But he failed to secure this palace against the Byzantine invasion. That alone is worth our attention.
Precisely.
Where should we begin?
For now, keep an eye on Tariq and his Janissaries. They spend much of their free time in and around the bazaar.
I will start there when I can.
So, objection achieved, do not be detected, so that will give us full synchronization. Obviously we need to get out of here now, so let's make our way out. So as you can see, we do have another inkling of a mission, and the mission, if we can find it, it's actually down here, and it's actually part of the Sophia memory. Many of you guys will know from some of the other missions and everything that we've done. Sophia is the love interest, or would-be love interest, of Ezio Auditore, definitely. Another Venetian young lady. Well, that was a complete and utter miss. But you can't win them all. Okay. There's always more than one way to get where and what you need.
Broken his leash.
And that means we need to find the pigeon coop. Because if you guys will remember, especially with some of the missions that we were doing just lately, our Assassin's recruits are back. So, bomb crafting. No, not that one. Actually, let's go towards that anyway. Because if you guys remember, most of the options within Assassin's Creed Revelations, especially for things like the pigeon coops, they do now appear in conjunction with bomb making or bomb crafting tables. And as you can see, I'm struggling not to spend most of my time yawning as I do this. It just shows how tired and how exhausted these last few weeks have actually been, which is why I've not been doing quite a lot. So, we have our message as per normal. By the looks of it, we've actually got 3 of these, so if you've got headphones on, please watch your ears. And as you can see, most of our assassins are still out. We've got a few that have returned. Obviously, we have to wait for them to come back. But as you can see, we have Genoa, Lisbon we are currently working on. we have Madrid, and we also have Marseille. So Lisbon, as you can see, we have missions already in process. So obviously these little missions we are going to just line up and send recruits out on, just so we can make sure that we've got who we need where we need them. Don't think you don't have the appropriate weapons of choice, but you do for that one, so we'll send you out on that one. So quickly reassigning some of our recruits as we make our way down for the next part of the Sofia mission.
No one else can try.
And as you can see, there are 3 yellow dots around us, 4, but now as we progress to the rooftops.
Hey, you shouldn't be up here. Leave.
It isn't going to do too much damage, but definitely not a place we want to be hanging around. So as you can see, we have just up here a little assassin marker, which actually marks one of, I can assume, yep, one of our assassin's dens. So as you see, Lisbon is now under control of the assassins, as more of our recruits complete their little missions. And as you can see just here, I can just make sure it's right, yep, that's part of the Thieves Guild. So, many things to get a little bit sidetracked with.
Oh, sorry. I'm obviously in your way. I'll go.
So as I was saying, a lot of things to get sidetracked with, but making a beeline, not for the guard, but for the Sofia mission, but we'll definitely take a few items along the way.
Stop fooling around.
What?
And if you're kind of wondering what that was actually one of the parachutes, which does become extremely handy, as you can see, to cover either large or small distances. Unless you do something like that and actually catch the button that's going to take you into it.
Well, I'll be.
A bit overrating about, no?
But nonetheless, it gets us to exactly where I want to be when I need it. It's something that you guys will see me do every now and then. It's something that needs to be done all the time, but especially when trying to move quickly, it definitely helps. Now, if you guys are actually wondering why I've stopped at this point, it's mainly because I want to try and get up here. Because as you can see, we do have an Ishak page, which is up on top of here, but trying to find a point to climb to allow us up is extremely hard, especially when the game doesn't want to let you up. And as you can see, we make our way to the top. The page itself hasn't fluctuated yet, and by the looks of it, it's at the top of this spire. I'm kind of hoping we can get hold of it. There we go. And that is 4 out of the 10 of the Ishak's page memoirs. And as you can see,
Mia
here
cara,
is Sophia.
the strings of fate have drawn us together. Two Italiani, lost and alone in the Orient.
And
Do
if
not
you recognize
feel
this
the
young man,
magnetismo?
I feel many things, Messere.
nauseous maybe.
Nausea above all.
Is this man bothering you, Sophia?
Excuse me, Messere, but the lady and I are... Oh! Oh, il diavolo in
Lucio!
persona! Stay back!
Duccio. A pleasure.
Run, buona donna! Run for your life!
Who was that?
Un cane.
A
He
dog.
was engaged to my sister many years ago.
This is the
And
guy
what
that we
happened?
chased down in
His
Assassin's
cazzo
Creed
was engaged
2.
to 6 others. Chiedovenia. So what brings you to these docks?
I took a break from my work to retrieve a package, but here they claim the captain's papers are not in order, so I wait. Che seccatura. I could be here all day.
Let me see what I can do. I know a few ways to bend the rules.
Do you now?
See, I
Anything
will
for a
meet you
young
back
lady.
at your shop.
Get in and get out of the port without being detected. Sophia's delivery is caught up in red tape. Recover it for her. Doesn't sound too difficult, but it can be extremely awkward and extremely difficult if you don't know what you're doing. Now you may think, well, what's he doing going along here, but as you can see, trying to keep to the edges. As you can also see, there are quite a few guards. Which is not going to make things easy. Let's just hope this guy doesn't come up. And as we decide to make our way up, hopefully we can make it all the way up to a point of where it's not going to be too much of a hassle to actually try and deal with these guys. Area, we know exactly where it is, it's just down here. It's just, as you guys can see, going to be a little bit of an issue. So, let's have a look. See if we can use the crossbow. Well, unfortunately, that kind of looks like that plan's out in the water. They're a little bit too high. And unfortunately still too high. Which does make things a little bit more on the awkward side. One, two, three, four. There's one over there, 5. When in doubt, find a way to cheat. So first things first, eliminate as many as possible. Hold for the guard. A chance. And if we get here just in time, we now have the platform that we need. And as you can see here, when you get a sudden hail of arrows, you can definitely make things.
Another death on our watch. If you have any information, come forward at once.
Interesting. But as you can see, there is a lack now of yellow dots. However, a significant decrease does not always make things the easiest or the most beneficial way of doing things. Now we need to find where they are. Well, there's one just here. Hiding behind these boxes. So as you can see, we have had a few more ingredients added. But hopefully they are going to keep everyone busy now. Not that one. This package. The only one we haven't checked. Which, as crazy as it sounds, doesn't actually seem to be here. How that can be, I have no idea. So, is it up here? Because we have some packages just here. No, that one.
Sofia Sarto.
Aha.
Perfetto.
So, now we need to get out. Well, that's now going to be the easy bit. As you see, a significant lack of guards about, and a definite increase in bodies laying about. And getting hold of a little bit of extra coin is not going to hurt. And as the yellow dots decrease even more, definitely a few options and a few more pockets to empty of their coinage. So definitely making use of our guards in regards to our recruits. So as you can see, as we make our way across to that little final step, get rid of these. As we have more guards come down, browse the outskirts, as you guys can see. We need to make a sharp escape. So as we make our escape, optional objective even completed, as we make our way around.
That can't be safe.
And just get out of sight for a little while. As you can see, we now have the location of where we need to get to. So a quick sprint back through the city from whence we came. Oops, sorry.
Sure, there is no need to be rude.
Not being rude, just got in the way. Definitely makes things easier and quicker that way.
I find up here. Your final torment will linger.
Landing next to a ladder is not an easy way of doing things either, Ezio. So, as we make our way back to Sophia's shop, trying to bypass as many guards as possible. I mean, the occasional guard isn't too bad. Notoriety isn't up too high, so we shouldn't have too many problems.
Forgive my insignificance. Isn't that dangerous? Let me remove myself from your sight.
So, finally, back to Sophia's shop, which actually seemed a lot longer a run than it did before. So if you are just joining us,
Salute, Ezio. Any luck?
Mademoiselle Sofia Sartor, Ibraia, Constantinopoli.
Oh no, look at the damage. Did they use this to fight off pirates? Well, so far so good. Ah, beautiful, no? This is a print of a map by Martin Waldseemüller. See here? The new lands, described by Messer Amerigo Vespucci.
Or Cristoforo Colombo. History has a strange way of unfolding.
What do you make of this body of water here?
A new ocean, perhaps. Most of the scholars I know claim the size of the globe has been underestimated.
Incredibile. The more we learn about the world, the less we seem to know. Well, you honored your promise. Here is mine fulfilled. If we are correct, this should show you the location of the first book. I must admit, my head is swimming with the prospect of seeing these books. This is knowledge the world has lost, and must have again. Perhaps I could print a few copies to distribute myself. A small run of 50 or so, that should be enough. Perché ridi?
Forgive me. It is a joy to see someone with a passion so personal and noble. It is inspiring.
Goodness, where is this coming from?
Grazie, Sofia. I will return.
So, as you guys can see, full synchronization, get in and get out of the port without being detected. And that is the fourth part of the world. So, Sophia has now bank run So, we have completed. Oh, where are you?
Boom.
An Ottoman spy decided to try and kill us yet again. Oh well. Rest in peace. Or requiescat in pace, as they call it. So, as we make our way back round to where Sophia's book indicates, we actually have, as you guys can see just here, the Hagia Sophia. It's currently 60,000, we literally just have enough. So we're going to buy the Hagia Sophia, which includes all of this. And it increases, as you guys can see, Constantinople's income. But it also gives a hidden item. So, as we make our way up, see if we can get all the way to the top quite easily. Well, we might just do it. Or not. Quick move around. It's always one of those things. But as you can hear, the wind definitely picking up here. And as we continue to make our way up, this is the point that we're after. Signs and Symbols, Part 1. So, Niccolò Polo hid a book near the Hagia Sophia, containing clues to the Masyaf Key's locations. Use the Polo symbols to reveal it. So, as you can see, the whole area in the minimap is now highlighted green. L3 to use your eagle sense and reveal the correct Polo symbols, guiding you to the book's location. Well, as you can see, there are 3 just here. There is literally nothing behind us. So we have one here. No, that one. One here. There we go. So that is the location that we need to get to, and we need to get to that book and recover it. Now you would have noticed on the way up, where is it just there is a viewpoint, but as you can see we already have the viewpoint, and we need to get over to this area, so a very long way down. But luckily enough, as we run through, come on Ezio, to bushes, and start to make our way up. If we can, to find the very first one of the books, and as you can see, just as we get up here, here's the next item. Now we remove the first book of Niccolò Polo. The mission to Constantinople by Liutprand de Cerimona has been found. 100% synchronization, and the Galata Tower is now unlocked. So, the next one in a long list of books to be found.
What would make a man? Of course, honor is involved.
A curious display.
As you can see, we also have a new glyph shown on the minimap. One we haven't actually seen for a little while. So as I make my way across. As you can see, it's actually on this tower. So we need to stop at Taylor's very soon. So we can get some more parachutes. Because this episode's been a very, very parachutey type episode. So, as we make our way up, kind of a bit like we did a minute ago, after that book. See if we can get that a little bit higher, get to the top of this one. Definitely going to need a parachute once we get to the top of this one. So if you do get a little bit of an issue where you actually get stuck like I did just a minute ago, just move across a little bit. It's an extremely handy little trick, especially with trying to get to the top. And as you can see, here is the glyph, and it's one of the Animus fragments, one of actually, what's that, 24 of 100 now. And as you can see, again, a very long drop into a bushel of flowers. As we run alongside, wow. Not too happy at being tackled. Ow! If he's got a gun, I am definitely not hanging around. This is the only problem with these guys. Luckily, I managed to miss.
Just let me run away, please!
Oh. Okay.
It is punishment enough.
So, first things first, let's quickly read here. Definitely going to need some coin, not just after buying a Hagia Sophia, but to definitely refill on some of these items that we're going to be needing. Things like the parachutes and stuff like that. So, we are going to end this little episode. Going to keep it a little bit shorter than normal, but we're going to end this little episode here. So as you've seen, we've managed to get one. Thank you very much, Mr. Doctor. Be quiet.
Perhaps I can help.
There we go. A little bit of quietness to a point. So as I was saying, we're going to end the episode just here. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure you leave a like on the video itself. Subscribe to the channel, please, and leave a comment down below. If you do that, then it'll be extremely appreciated, as it is the only way that little channels like this are going to be able to grow. So, we will catch you again next time, where we will be doing a little bit more of running around Constantinople with Ezio, completing some more of the main storyline itself, as well as obviously completing some more of Sophia's missions as well, so we can hopefully find some more of the books by Marco Polo. And also we will also be looking at some of the support missions that we have to do. We hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, as I said many times, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, leave your comments down below, and we'll see you again in another video. Bye bye.